Have you ever wondered why some countries have booming baby populations while others worry about shrinking cities? These relationships between birth rates and death rates can be understood better with the use of the demographic transition model, one of the most useful models to human geographers.
Simply put, the demographic transition model is a model that explains how population change as a country develops over time. The model includes 5 stages, with the earliest stages including the least developed countries, and the later stages representing the most highly developed countries.
As the model shows, the higher the crude birth rates, the higher the population grows, and the higher the crude death rate, the lower the population grows.
Population growth is greatly affected by the level of economic and social development within a country. As countries develop more advanced medical services, better nutrition, and overall higher qualities of life, people tend to live longer, which causes increases in the population growth. Through the use of the epidemiological transition model, we can also better understand the main causes of deaths as a country advances and develops.
While the demographic transition model focuses on population trends, the epidemiological transition model looks at shifts in diseases and death patterns that lead to population drops on the demographic transition model.
Mr. Sin, what do you have to say about that? Thanks for the fresh perspective. On to stage 2.
I just joked the band director. I got a brand new saxophone.
Oh my gosh, it's a rare Grug. It's a Grug in the wild. Oh my gosh. English please for the interview.
Yeah, the name's Grug. I'm 16 years old and still stuck in the first stage of demographic transition. Our birth rate's very high. Just yesterday I had my 10th kid.
Oh wow, can I see him?
Our death rate's pretty high. He'd have infectious disease, but hey, I'm 3 for 10. Not bad. My dad had 23 children before 1 survived infancy. Our IMR is very high. Most of my children died of malnutrition, infectious disease, and poor sanitation.
Alright, thanks for the interview. Stage 1 of the demographic transition model includes a high birth rate, high death rate, and slow population growth. Most people in this stage had little technological advancements and relied on hunting and gathering or light subsistence agriculture. Most of the world's population before the Industrial Revolution was in stage 1. Today, there are no modern countries that are in stage 1, but some isolated hunter-gatherer societies are still in stage 1 of the demographic transition model. The main causes of death in stage 1 are mostly infectious diseases, famine, and limited knowledge of medicine and technology. Through the use of the epidemiological transition model, we can also better understand the main causes of deaths as a country advances and develops. And now we move on to stage 2.
Thank you.
Don't mind the accent.
I'm curious. Tell me about stage 2.
Stage 2 is great, you know. Death rates are dropping quickly because we got better sanitation and more food to eat. We're all farmers here, and some people are even getting industrial jobs as new things get invented.
That's great. So you're all subsistence farmers, right?
Subsistence? I ain't know what that word means. Let's ask ChatGPT.
First of all, it's subsistence, you idiot. Here's a simple breakdown for your simple minds. Goal: survival, not money. Scale: usually small farms. Example: a family grows vegetables, raises a few chickens, and maybe has a cow, just enough to eat, not to sell at a market. Never come to me with your stupid questions again.
Okay, Arv. Thank you for the interview.
As Arv told us, stage 2 has many people in subsistence agriculture growing food to feed their families. It is known for its high birth rate and falling death rate. Birth rates stay high because countries in stage 2 have pronatalist societies, where big families are seen as an advantage. The death rate decreases dramatically due to improved sanitation, better access to clean water, and more stable food supply to support large families. This leads to a significantly higher rate of natural increase. The population pyramid of countries in stage 2 have a very wide base due to the large number of babies being born. A few peripheral countries today are still stuck in stage 2, such as Niger, Chad, and South Sudan. It's time for stage 3. Here's a day in the life of a factory worker in stage 3 of the DTM. At precisely 3 a.m., I get out of bed, excited for today's 18-hour shift. All I had for breakfast was a cup of coffee. I have a long day ahead of me. I get dressed and leave my tenement house. The walk to the factory is 1 hour uphill. I then arrive at the factory 5 minutes late. My boss is ready with a belt. I respectfully take the punishment for my tardiness. After 10 hours of work, I get my 5-second break. Back to work. I collect my pay from the boss, 2 pennies. Well, at least that's enough to feed 12 of my 13 children. Then I take my 3-hour walk home, all uphill. When I arrive home, it's too dark for me to do anything productive. I remove my shoes and go to bed, and that's my life. Stage 3 of the demographic transition model is known for its moderate growth with a declining CBR and low CDR. Due to the Industrial Revolution, most people in Stage 3 work in factories and other industrial jobs. We start to see lots of urbanization as families move to places with good job opportunities. Contraceptives, family planning, and better access to reproductive health education also takes place. And thanks to the medical revolution, people's life expectancies are higher than ever. However, working conditions are long, hard, and dangerous, especially in factories. Children are oftentimes forced to work in order to support their family. Countries in Stage 3 start to shift from periphery to semi-periphery countries, as manufacturing goods allows countries to gain political and economic power across the world. Some countries still in Stage 3 today include Mexico, India, South Africa, and Egypt.
Ube on the beat, bro.
Yo, we're talking about stage 4 where the rates get low. Birth and death balance out, population flow. No more boom, no more bust, it's a steady ride. Life expectancy's up and healthcare's on the rise.
Yeah, people living longer, families getting small. Urbanized, educated, yeah they stand tall. Women in the workforce, choices in the mix. Fertility drops low, it's a demographic fix.
Stage 4 is the chill zone, population stable. Growth's near zero, but the future's still able. From high to low, that's the story in sight. Demographic transition, stage 4, alright. Yeah, we coming from stage 4, you feel me?
The 4th stage of the demographic transition model has very low birth and death rates, and zero population growth is common among countries in Stage 4. Total fertility rate drops to about 2.1, meaning the average woman has about 2 children. Such low birth rates can be attributed to women joining the workforce and getting more access to job opportunities, which leads to them marrying and having children later on in life. In the post-industrial society of Stage 4, there are more service-based economies and less reliance on agriculture to fuel economic growth. Most farms in Stage 4 are part of agribusiness, meaning they are large-scale commercial farms that take place in the global food supply chain. Most core countries are in Stage 4, including the US, UK, and France.
And if you hear the sound, then go and bend your back. Go and bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max?
Do you mind if I introduce you back to stage 5?
Sure, just don't mind me while I'm doing my VR.
Alright, so what do you do for a living?
Well, I work in the quaternary sector. I'm a human geographer. We have a very high standard of living here in Stage 5, unlike those primitive chimps in Stage 1. Talking about you, Grug.
So how's the dating situation?
Personally, I prefer digital women. Ever since women came into the workforce, it's been harder to find a wife, and the CBD's been greatly decreased.
My biggest icks are when guys are 6'4", have brown hair, and cross-country build.
How are the death rates in stage 5?
Very low. We have the best technology and the most advanced medical care. However, the death rates are starting to increase due to the aging population, the low crude birth rate, and the large amount of people in the workforce.
Thanks. I'll leave it to you.
Stage 5 is a theoretical extra stage of demographic transition. It is characterized by very low birth rates and rising death rates, which leads to a population decline.
These increased death rates are due to the aging population within Stage 5 countries. Without immigration in these countries, the population would shrink greatly.
The large aging population also leads to a large dependency ratio, making the burden on working-age citizens even more. Some highly developed countries can be classified as Stage 5, such as Japan, South Korea, and Germany.
The demographic transition model is arguably one of the most important models to human geographers. The DTM is applicable in so many ways, and that is why it is one of the most important models to us human geographers.
Uh-oh.